subscribe to my channel, thanks. Ask women's wear designers the origin of their affair with fashion, and chances are the story turns, sooner or later, to their mothers. Less often, however, will they reference their fathers. With Father's Day this weekend, T asked 3 designers to reflect on their dads, a traditional gaucho, a denim maverick and a Savile Row regular among them. Gabriela Hearst. My dad had taste. It was gaucho, traditional and rustic. His gaucho outfit would consist of gaucho pants, riding boots, a button-down shirt, a faja, which is a woven belt with different patterns that you roll around your waist, and on top of that a big leather belt with these big silver rastras featuring the sign of your farm or your initials. He'd always wear a silk handkerchief. If he had a gaucho event to attend, he'd wear a short blazer with a Mao-type collar and silver buttons. For perspective, during national holidays in Uruguay for the Fiesta de la Patria Gaucha, the Day of the Gauchos, they used a picture of my dad in every public school for the kids to draw. When he came to New York, he liked the idea of walking around Madison Avenue in this huge poncho. He liked his clothes. He didn't have a lot of them, but with the ones that he had, he was very precious. I see his style in my designs because I like uniforms. I think having grown up with a man with such a specific look and ideas of what elegance was makes me think of that all the time. There's an ease in the way he dressed, nothing calling too much attention but enough detail for it to be interesting. I inherited all his rastra belts, we divided them in half with my brother, and his ponchos. His ponchos would take a year to be knitted by these women in Salta, Argentina. It's the nice thing that you do for yourself when you're older and you've made a bit of money. Some people buy a Rolex, others buy a poncho. I have 5 or 6 and they're pretty large. I want to frame them one day, but I never get around to it. I need a big wall. I inherited Santa Isabel, the ranch, when he passed away in 2011. Its sign is a heart, like an inverted heart, and when I moved to New York 17 years ago, I actually had it tattooed on the inside of my wrist, where we both have this little genetic bump. It helps me to always remember where I came from. Olympia Le Tan. I grew up watching my father draw, last minute and into the night, which is probably why I work like that too. I was surrounded by all his beautiful books, drawings, and objects, which definitely helped me develop my taste and my sense of style. It was his amazing book collection that first inspired me to make my book clutches, and his illustrations are printed all over my ready-to-wear.